this is my brand new YouTube channel. Yay! I was honestly debating what video to start with because a lot of the people I asked suggested that I start with a singing video, and normally I would have, but at the moment I'm so ridiculously sick and I just can't sing well. So I have decided to do a Q&A. Well, let's get started. Oh god, that's awful. Really? Callie's here now, folks. Okay, my first question was, are you in any musicals this year? I'm not in any musicals officially, like, I'm not in any school musicals this year. We don't have a school musical this year. We have SIS, which is NTES. It's the drama competition that all of the schools in my school region do. And apparently there is going to be a lot of singing in that. So hopefully I'll be doing a lot of singing in that show. And other than that, the only place I'm going to be doing musicals is my Stagecoach, which I love that place. What's your star sign? I am a November baby. I am a Scorpio. Apparently that makes me not a very nice person, but I'd like to think I'm okay-ish, question mark? How many musicals have you listened to? I'm gonna have to go into Spotify for this one. I honestly couldn't tell you. I have so many musical playlists. Hadestown, West Side Story, Hamilton, Bonnie and Clyde, amazing. Heathers, oh god. The Greatest Showman, Mean Girls, Aladdin, Les Mis, Dear Evan Hansen. There's too many. I love musicals. They are my life. I honestly lost count of how many musicals I listened to years ago. It's an addiction. If you had to pick for the rest of your life, if you had to pick one for the rest of your life, hair on your teeth or teeth for your hair? I would definitely pick hair on my teeth. Would I? Yeah, I would. Yeah. Yeah, no, I would. Because I feel like teeth for hair would be so weird. How would you cut your hair? Like, that would just be very strange as a person to go through. But thank you very much, Philip, for that question. Also, I won't be naming all of the people who ask me questions because I don't really know if that's what you're supposed to do in one of these things, but if it's a very funny one or you mention yourself, I will definitely shout you out. I'm gonna stop. Someone asked, if you could change your hair color, what color would you change it to? I actually experimented quite a lot with my hair color, and I know like 2 or 3 times isn't a lot, but for me it was. There's, I don't know where it is actually. There's like a blonde part still kind of in my hair. I dip dyed my entire hair blonde. I'll try and find a picture of that somewhere. And also I tried to dye my hair red with a box dye in 8th or 9th grade, and it was just I didn't anticipate the fact that you needed bleached hair for it to actually look the colour it did in the box. So I was very disappointed with that. It was very upsetting for me. It was a traumatic time. I'm gonna stop. Favourite Stagecoach show? Stagecoach? Okay, Stagecoach, for those of you who I haven't rambled on about Stagecoach to a million times. Stagecoach is one of the best places I've ever been to in my life. It's like a youth company, theatre company place. It's absolutely incredible. It's singing, dancing, acting. It's just, it's my family. It's my second home. I love it more than anything. I had Stagecoach in the UK, which was the first one I ever went to. When I was 14 years old, I started there. And I have Stagecoach in Canada now, which is amazing. I'm so lucky that such an amazing thing that I had in my life I could continue doing with just as amazing people. I love Stagecoach. If you have a Stagecoach near you, go to it. The people are incredible. Your favourite Stagecoach show? My favourite Stagecoach show, I'm gonna do UK and Canada. So my favourite UK Stagecoach show was Les Miserables, and that was just because, well, it's Les Mis, first of all. Who doesn't love it? Second of all, it was just such a fun time. Like, I just remember we had so much fun doing that show, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. And Canada, my favourite show, it wasn't an official show, but we did it for the Canadian Stagecoach Showcase, and it was Mean Girls the Musical. We did Revenge Party and I See Stars, and it was so much fun. That was my first big performance with the people at my Stagecoach, and really brought us together as a group. It was great. What is your favourite school subject, not including the arts? I'm gonna go with kind of the basic answer and just say English, because when I'm not listening to music or watching movies or in the theatre, I'm definitely either reading scripts or books, and I love English very much. Even though I'm not the best at it, I love it a lot. What are you best at, acting or singing? I'd like to think I'm okay at both. Would prefer to think. I don't think I'm better at one than the other. I think it very much depends on what part you're playing, what show you're in, like what the music wants, what you need to do to perform well with the music, and what you need to do to perform well with the acting. Like, it's very dependent on the part, the show, the director, all these things. It's very fun. Love the theatre. Who is your bestie? I don't really have a bestie. A bestie. I have lots of friends who make my life pretty amazing, and I love them all very much, and I'm gonna put them around my head. That sounded questionable. Okay, favorite musicals. Okay, this is the thing with musicals. Like I said with one of the other questions, I listen to so many of them. I'm a full-on musical theatre nerd, so I don't really have a specific favorite. I kind of vary. Like the other day,
West Side Story was all I could listen to, and then a few weeks ago I had Hadestown on repeat. I still do. I love Hadestown. Hairspray I've literally got since I was 10 years old, so that's definitely up there. High School Musical, I know there's not much musicals, but they're still amazing, like my childhood block. What else? I don't know. Les Mis is definitely a favourite, and so is Wicked.
I literally don't know what I would do without those musicals, but it's okay. For Brexit or against? I'm not for or against Brexit. I just think it's not making anyone look great. Why didn't you do a history vlog? I didn't do a history class vlog. One, because it's in school, Kate. Dream musical role to play. Oh god, there's so many. Mostly unrealistic. But I love Eurydice, Persephone from Hadestown, anyone from Hadestown, the Fates. Oh my god, the Fates are amazing. Anyone from Wicked, literally anyone. I can't sing Glinda's role, but that's okay. Anyone except Glinda. I would love to play. Anyone in Les Mis. Madame Thénardier is a huge one. Eponine, Fantine, just, there are so many amazing roles at musical theatre, and I could go through every single one of them, but maybe that's something for another video. I don't know. Dream gender swap musical role. That's a very good question, actually. My dream gender swap musical role would be Jack Kelly from Newsies. And I say that because, well, one, Jeremy Jordan is amazing and we love him. And if you don't know who Jeremy Jordan is, educate yourself, please. I'm gonna stop. That was bad. Jeremy Jordan plays Jack Kelly so incredibly, and I just love Jack Kelly's character because he's so determined and he's always ready to stand up for what he believes in, and I just admire that so much. And I think that the way they've written Newsies is absolutely incredible, and it would just be such an amazing show to be in. But that would definitely be my dream gender swap musical role because there's not that many female parts in it. So yeah, Jack Kelly would be like a dream come true. Why is Lottie the best person? Lottie, she is the best person. Why is she the best person? She's my best friend in the entire universe and I love her more than anything. She is the Glinda to my Elphaba and I love her, and I hope you know, Lottie, I'm being cringy for you, so you better love me for it. What would your dream role on Broadway be? Broadway or West End, if I was in any of those shows, it would be an utter dream come true. It wouldn't matter the show, it wouldn't matter, like, just to be, like, accepted into one of those insanely talented I speak English. Just to be accepted into one of those insanely talented casts would be an absolute dream come true. Biggest theatre mishap you've ever had? Okay. I haven't had any theatre mishap. The biggest performance mishap I've had wasn't really a mishap. I used to have like crippling stage fright, like could not stand straight, would shake so much that I couldn't sing. And I don't know what happened. I think it was definitely Stagecoach helped me a lot, and so did just my friends and family just encouraging me to perform. I'm thankfully not as afraid of performing as I was before. Like, I've just changed so much confidence-wise, and that really is down to places like Stagecoach and to people like my friends and family who I am so lucky to have. The biggest performance mishap was I did GCSEs in the UK before I moved to Canada, and I had a performance. I was singing On My Own from Les Mis as my exam piece, and I'd been practicing it with my singing teacher over and over and over and over, and I was ready. I felt ready for the performance, but we had like a practice performance before our exam, and they moved my name up on the list last minute, so I had like a full-on panic and went up, sang the first verse, and ran out crying halfway through because I was so terrified that I would mess up, when in the end it was more embarrassing to run off than to finish the song and not do as good as I could have, you know? So, advice for life. If anyone younger than me is watching this, don't back out of something, because in the end, doing it will be so much easier than running away from it. Wow, life advice. Didn't think we were going to get deep on this channel. I need to stop. Okay. What are you most excited to do when you turn 18? I am 18 now. I'm a grown adult. Oh my god, that's terrifying. As an 18-year-old, well, because I live in Canada now, it's kind of strange, because if I lived in the UK, I would go out to a bar. That's like the typical 18-year-old thing to do. But because the drinking age here is 19, I'm just gonna chill and enjoy being 18. Favorite Stagecoach person? Hi, Emily. My friend Emily is the cutest human being ever, but I don't have a favorite Stagecoach person because I love you all and you guys are my family. UK Stagecoach and Canada Stagecoach. Like, I don't think I could ever pick a favorite person from either. They're just like, God, I love them so much. And another person said that a good idea for a video would be my journey through Stagecoach. So if anyone would like to see that, I'd be very happy to do it. My phone just fell. But yeah, no, that's definitely something I would want to do. But it depends if you would want to watch it, so I don't know. Comment down below if you do. God, who am I?